Hello. Okay, now we're back. We're going to continue the work on the footsteps. We're going to rotate the feet out a little bit. We're going to add some hip rotation and fix and adjust the move position of the foot a little bit and add a little bit of body sway. So first things is the footsteps. So just select any part of the biped for now. Let's go to footsteps and make sure my rotation and angle snaps are on. And we're going to take these and rotate these out 10 degrees. First to 10. So on the local z-axis, I'm rotating these out 10 degrees. Actually might not be enough. I'm going to do 15, extra 5 for these. I think I like 15, so I'm going to do an extra 5 for these. And then I'm going to go to footstep 4. Let's go to top view. It's a little bit easier. 15. And once again, I could just go in here and type in 15. Oops. Sorry. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. 1, 5. Oh well, I'll just rotate them like this. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. Now let's take a look at this. Let's get out of footstep mode. Now it does a weird thing there with the foot, but that's okay. We need to fix the feet position anyway. So I'm going to take this foot, turn on auto key. Let's move back to this position here. This last move key, make sure we're in local. And we're just going to move it to its back over there. Now I also want to do is go back to frame 0. When these feet are actually in the move position, I want to have them kind of kick out a little bit to the side, just a little bit. Give it some character. So we're going to toggle to the move keys and move this out. I think I looked at, it was roughly 8. 7. I'm going to do the next one. That was roughly 7. So I'm going to, these don't have to be perfect, of course. And this is going to be -7. It might be too much, actually. -7. Toggling through these to the move states. Now if you want to make sure you see the move states, turn on over here at leg states and you'll see that's a move state. Also you can see the keys are black here. -7. -7. On this last one, it's gonna be slightly different. It's fine. We'll have to eyeball it. These last ones are, and it's a little bit too high too. We're going to copy paste over those, so it doesn't matter. And now let's get this foot here on that side and toggle to that move state, and that's going to be 7 on the local z-axis. turn off auto key for a moment. Let's just see how this looks. It's not going to look right yet. And let's just turn geometry on, hide bones. Oh, turn geometry. Oh, well, I guess I need to go to my layers and go to monster, unfreeze these, select both of them, and just to go to properties and turn off see-through. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh, where is it beginning? We could play with the knees a little bit. We're going to come back for that though. I want to actually put some hip rotation on this, but we're just going to do a save as for this. And this is going to be 04. I don't know what we're going to call this right now. 04 3D monster. What did we do? Foot angle, and position, move position fix. Okay, so now, I'm going to bring back, I'm going to bring this back to select the body. And let's go, oh, I could just go to layers too. Going to freeze those and go to properties, make them see-through. Okay, and bring back the bones. Now what I want to do here is I want to take the hips and rotate those hips. Make sure I have the pelvis selected. And when I see because right now there doesn't seem to be enough rotation on the hips at the extended position here. I'll go to the top. You see, those hips should be rotated a little bit. So turn on auto key. And I don't have the track, the rotation. I don't want to rotate the whole body right now. I just want to rotate the hips. So I have the pelvis selected, which is the hips. Rotation, let's go to local, and whenever that forward foot is forward, let's rotate the hips. Yeah. 5 degrees. Is that enough? Yeah, that's 5 degrees. And then we are going to, when we see a touch again, rotate the hips 5 degrees forward, the forward foot. And then we see a touch again on the next foot, rotate it 5 degrees. Now I might want to lock my selection so I don't inadvertently select something else. Go to the touch here. Once again, you see here it has touch. Rotate it towards the forward foot 5 degrees. And touch, rotate it forward 5 degrees. Touch, rotate it forward 5 degrees. Touch, rotate it forward 5 degrees. Rotating towards the foot that's in the front every time we see a touch. Only 5 degrees. We don't want to do too much. That we need 10 because for some reason it's back. It's not even. Yeah, and then that's it. And now, let's just take a look at this. Hopefully we can, let's see if we can take a look at this without bringing things back. See if we can get, see how this looks. Kind of hard to tell what it's doing, right? Let's bring back the geometry. Let's bring back the bones. Well, I think it's going to be fine. Looking at the hips, they seem to be doing what they need to do. Everything seems okay. Yeah, you can see the hips are rotating. Okay. Once again, the end here is a little bit weird because there's not really a proper key here for the end. That because there's no footstep for this guy to come back down to, so the beginning and the end are a little messed up, but we're going to copy and paste those later, don't worry. So now let's put a little bit of sway in the position when he, let me see, he steps over. I think every time he plants his foot down, I think he sways over. Let me double check let me turn off the lock, and let's take a look at the renderings. That's wrong, I need to find them, hold on. So here we go. As we see, he's walking, and as every time he plants a foot, he kind of sways over to that side. All right? Yeah. So that means I go to the front viewport. Now this I do need to go to the body tracks rotation and just hit save and save this because it might be a little bit tricky. And let's go to rotation local, and every time we see a first plant, I think it's going to be actually, let's try the second plant because he has to touch. He's touching. I'm looking now at the blue foot. He's touching. He's touching. So that's a move. Let me see something. Touch. No, it's the first plant. Touch, plant. It's the first plant. So let's go here to rotation. Yeah. And we're going to rotate him this direction 5 degrees. We're going to go forward until we see touch and then a plant. Actually, it's a little bit beyond the plant because it's not exactly lined up. So we kind of have to look at the hip rotation here and put our plant here. So if you notice here, we have our hip rotation here, but that's at a touch. And then the foot actually plants. That's fine because it should happen a little bit after. So here, for instance, so it's one key after the touch. We're going to use the same keys that rotation has. And we're just going to rotate 5 degrees over. And then we're going to go until we see another touch. Go forward a couple keys until we see a plant. In this case, it landed right on the plant, which is kind of strange. Did it? No. Yeah, it's 107. And then we're going to do it again. Touch. And then we're at 141. Plant. And then over. That's a touch. And here at 176. And now the other side, looking at the other foot, the green foot. When we see it touch, then we go to our next key in the rotation. Oops, 5 degrees. Touch, next key in the rotation is frame 90, 5 degrees. Touch, plant, 124, 5 degrees. Touch, plant. Now, if you've noticed, very seldom, maybe there was one time, when I had to add a key, but I'm using the rhythm of the walk cycle. I'm not just putting random keys down. That's a good way to just completely mess everything up. I'm using the rhythm of the walk cycle. I can always go into the curve editor and offset something that if I don't like how it looks. So now I think it's ready to take a look at this. I'm going to go to turn off auto key, of course. Hide my bone objects. Let's go to my layers. Let's bring back my unfreeze these and oops, bring these back. Properties, see through, and let's see what we got here. So we're perspective view here, and so we're getting there. Once again, don't worry about the end. In the beginning, we're going to copy and paste those. And I'm going to do a save as 04B because it's the second one. I don't want to do an 05 yet. Should I call this 05? Yeah, I'll do an 05. 05, and it's going to be BodySway. We did the hips, rotation, and BodySway. Save. Okay. I'm going to come back and then we'll start working on the arms a little bit and do any final touches that we need to do. So see you in the next video.